Greetings, adoring public! Before we get to news, I want to say thank you for all the feedback on the first episode. It means a lot to me as the only person who puts any meaningful time or effort into the show. I know what I said, Brian. It's so great after all this time spent working on the show to get such amazing reviews. Like Gavin Dransfield, who said, "It's time for news! Valentine's Day is over. We're now in the long, sad part of winter, where it's dark and cold and there's no holidays. But it's okay, because there's snow! Because of recent weather, I've been asked to make an announcement. That's right, it's time for... This is the part where the banjo goes. Pop quiz! If you're visiting the East Coast here from out west, and something gets cancelled because of the snow, what's the first thing you do? That's right! You shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! That joke you want to make, back where I'm from, this is just Wednesday. This says shorts weather. I could go out without even a jacket on. No one cares. You're not original. Everyone has made that joke. What do you want to say? You're not better because God hates your state more. Your life sucks and it's hard to get around. Congratulations. You win the award for suckiest weather. Is that what you want? Is that your goal here? Is that really what you want, you bunch of I've been informed that it is not the best idea for the second episode of a show to consist entirely of alienating half the potential audience. So, in the interest of fairness, here are things the West Coast has that the East Coast does not, as far as I am aware. Scorpions. Like lobsters, but you die. Deserts. Like the beach, but you die. Tom Hanks. I will concede this point. The Pacific Ocean. Like the Atlantic, but it hates you for no reason. Carl's Jr. Like Hardee's. States that are square. They are abominations to every time I'm just trying to do one of those 50-state jigsaw puzzles, and Colorado, and Wyoming, and South Dakota to show up like, hey, boop, hey, look at that. We're all the same. We all look the same because we're designed like a friggin' moron. Ugh. I have been informed that I am still alienating half my audience. In the interest of fairness, here are things the West Coast has that the East Coast does not that are good. Tom Hanks. Godzilla has destroyed their bridge more times. I'm not saying this, Brian. I have integrity. I am a trusted news source. It's not bad, but it's not great. No, Brian, calm down, Brian, calm down, Brian. There's a line. I'm not crossing it. I'm going to commercial and leaving this behind, and we're never going to talk about this again. All right? All right, Brian? Okay.
I don't dream often. But when I do, I'm always on a bus. The route is always different, and the roads have changed in a familiar way, like an old friend that you haven't seen since middle school. The bus is taking me somewhere. I always know I need to go, but I never know why. Tonight's bus is on the coast. The windows are down, and the air is salty. I'm the only person on board. I watch the ocean, never changing, swallowing small green islands. I think about how big it is and wonder what it's like personally. I decide it's probably really smug and leave it there. Houses, big and small, pass by. Some are made of concrete, others are made of tin. One is made of palm fronds and full of smoke. After some time, the bus stops at a town at the end of the road. I give the driver a silver dollar and I never look him in the eye. I walk down a block from the station. There are signs and words all over the street in a language I know but that I don't understand. One of the signs has no words, no symbols. It's just an arrow pointing me up a winding staircase. I go up and open the door to a small room. There's one light shining down on a broken table. An old hermit's there, dressed in ragged robes of blue and green. As he stands up, I see antlers coming out of his head. They look more like trees than deer, twisting spires of wood. Dark, sunken eyes look at me, and I'm not sure if they're his. He presses something into my palm and whispers a secret. I wake up, drenched in sweat, something tight in my hand. It's a Lay's barbecue potato chip. I roll over to see if my wife is still asleep. She's Lay's barbecue potato chips. I scream, but all that comes out is Lay's barbecue potato chips. Taste, 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 taste. Now 50% off at Piggly Wiggly.
It's opinion time. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say opinion? 'Cause I mean facts. It's time for facts. Nation, it's no secret that something has been tearing our country apart. Something vile and horrible has been seeping into the very fabric of our society. This evil has caused incalculable damage to life and property, while it provoked violence and mayhem in our streets. It's dark, it's hideous, and it has a name. I am, of course, referring to La Chupacabra. Look at this thing! It's an affront to nature! It's hideous! It hates God for letting it exist! It sucks goats! This hideous beast has been eating our goats with impunity for decades, and the mainstream media hasn't said a word. Why? Why are we not coming together to fight our common enemy? Why do they want to keep us divided? Why do they call it Fox and Friends when there's not a single Fox? None of them are even named Fox! They're all just normal white people! Why are they allowed to do this? Well, I'll tell you why. With this handy diagram I've made here, at the bottom here is news as presented by other people who are not me, Southeast America's famous newsman James K. Polk. BuzzFeed and NBC are owned by Comcast. Fox and ABC are owned by Disney. But if you look, there's something kind of familiar about the three letters in Comcast here. If you just take them and you rearrange them just a little bit, you find the true owner. They're both owned by corporate overlord and kingpin Mickey Mouse, who stars in Disney's Epic Mickey for the Nintendo Wii, which you can buy for $1 on eBay. Do you know what else you can buy for $1 on eBay? The DVD of Firestorm, starring Andy Lau, which has the same title as 1997's Firestorm, directed by John Shepard, who, later on in 2005, directed a little movie called The Chupacabra. It's Chupacabras all the way down. They control the media. They control what you think. The Chupacabras are keeping you down. Anyways, that's why Puerto Rico shouldn't be a state. I've taken the wool off your eyes, America. Now go fight. Take your country back from the goat-sucking menace. And I'll see you next Wednesday here at the table.